Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today. And today, we're going to be talking about the Atlanta Falcons potentially signing quarterback Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins, who is entering free agency after tearing his Achilles. And it has been talked about how he probably will go back to Minnesota. Now we're hearing some ramblings about the Atlanta Falcons potentially being interested in Kirk Cousins. It was going to be, you know, and it was going to be an interesting trade deadline potential move before Kirk Cousins tore his Achilles. The Falcons did have some interest in potentially trying to make a move for Kirk Cousins, but literally the last week before the trade deadline, Kirk Cousins tears his Achilles against the Packers, so obviously the Falcons weren't interested anymore. I don't think they would have been able to trade for him. Even, I really don't. I don't think at all for 1 second they would have been able to trade for Kirk Cousins. But I know for sure that they were interested in him at the trade deadline and thought about making a move for him or trying to make a move for him. But now, Bill Belichick. It's been reported that Kirk Cousins is open to playing for Bill Belichick and wouldn't mind joining him in Atlanta if the Falcons hire Bill Belichick as their next head coach. And adding Kirk Cousins into that Atlanta Falcons offense, sure, it wasn't the best throughout 2023, but I think the one big problem for that Falcons offense was, I give you two things that were the problem: Desmond Ridder and Arthur Smith. Arthur Smith has been fired. If Bill Belichick gets added in as the head coach, there'll probably be a new offensive coordinator. I don't know if Bill would be doing the play calling. Who knows? But I think even Bill he's not that bad of a play caller. I don't know. I don't know if he would be the play caller if he's in Atlanta. But even if he is, I think it's way better than having Arthur Smith. And that Atlanta Falcons offense, it is a good offense. It really is. They have talent, and they have really good young talent, and that's something Bill wanted. It's been reported that Bill wants to go to a team that has young talent and kind of like, I guess like kind of like a rebuild team that has future is something that I heard. But that there is a lot of skill throughout that offense. Bijan Robinson and in the backfield, Drake London as your number one wide receiver, Kyle Pitts. So you have those three guys, those young guys that they have invested throughout their draft picks in the last 3 years. And you add in Kirk Cousins to that offense, and maybe get another wide receiver with Drake London, because I think they could use another wide receiver. That Falcons offense would be really nice. And they have a top 10, top 12 defense in the NFL, which was really good throughout even though the last game was terrible. Through most of the season, that Falcons defense was pretty good. So if you can sign Kirk Cousins, I would really like that Atlanta Falcons team. I think they'd have a pretty good shot to make it as far as to winning the NFC South next season. And it'll be a hard division to win with Tampa, going back at it. Hopefully, if they re-sign Baker Mayfield like they're supposed to, and then the Saints with Derek Carr, and probably an improved Saints offense. But still, if the Falcons could sign Kirk Cousins, I think that'd be a great addition. Kirk Cousins is a 4-time Pro Bowler, and he played 8 games with 8 starts last season with a 4-4 record. 216 for 311. 69.5 completion percentage, 2,331 passing yards, thrown with 18 touchdowns, only threw 5 interceptions. And I think he would continue to go on for an amazing season if he does not get hurt. But Kirk Cousins on that Falcons offense, I know he had a great offense with the Vikings, but I think he'd be that weapon for the Falcons to fully complete their team. But I think there would still be some other additions they would have to add in after Kirk Cousins. Let me know your thoughts on the potential signing for the Falcons in the comment section, and peace out.